Israel Adesanya versus Tony Ferguson. Israel Adesanya is the current UFC middleweight champion of the world, completely flawless, a striker, a kickboxer, a champion who transferred into mixed martial arts in flawless fashion, destroying grapplers. Israel Adesanya was a glory middleweight contender winner, a king of the ring, two-time cruiserweight and heavyweight champion. In mixed martial arts, we're witnessing a purely perfect striker do what he wants to do, strike his way in his fights, knock his opponents out. He has 14 knockouts in his career. Tony Ferguson is the UFC lightweight title contender, and he's taking on Khabib Nurmagomedov. He's taking on a purely perfect champion. If he can destroy Khabib Nurmagomedov, he will shatter the mixed martial arts universe. Tony fought at welterweight. He's on the longest UFC lightweight winning streak of all time, with 12 wins in a row. If he can get his 13th win in a row, he will be on top of the mixed martial arts universe. He's a big lightweight. He's 6 feet tall. He has a 76.5-inch reach. Israel Adesanya is 6'4" tall. He has an 80-inch reach. Tony Ferguson will drag you into the trenches of hell. He'll destroy you. He'll beat you up so bad he can submit you. He can submit you in a bloody rage. Tony Ferguson has incredible training technique. He can train for hours, 16 hours. He's an orthodox fighter who is incredibly unorthodox in terms of his training regimen and his fighting style. He's able to adapt in his fights, and his momentum is fire. We're seeing the best Tony Ferguson we've ever seen. Israel Adesanya is on top. He has an incredible kickboxing style. He's able to defy gravity, knock his opponents out in stunning, incredible fashion. And Tony Ferguson, in his last 2 fights, destroyed his opponents. He destroyed them. They couldn't get past the 2nd round. They couldn't get to the 3rd round. We saw Donald Cerrone in incredible pain. Anthony Pettis was completely destroyed. Tony Ferguson could weigh in at 185 pounds. It's possible. Tony Ferguson is a big man. When you're 6 feet tall, you can weigh 185 pounds. It's not hard. Tony Ferguson could weigh in at 185 pounds, and we might witness what is the most incredible fight versus a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt with wrestling skills, highly unorthodox, advanced Muay Thai, incredible moves, chokes, versus a bigger man who has incredible knockout power. Tony has 12 knockouts in his career. Out of his 25 amazing wins, the Style Bender has 18 wins. He's perfect. He has 14 knockouts. He's yet to submit a man. At 30 years old, the Style Bender is yet to get his first mixed martial arts submission. If Tony Ferguson can use his wrestling and get the Style Bender on the floor, he will drag him into the most bloodiest gore fest. Israel Adesanya would need to get up at that point. He would be in deep water with a shark that's gonna rip his head off. Tony Ferguson, at 35 years old, is the most incredible Tony we've ever seen. And when you're that incredible, Dana White's gonna give you the opportunity to do whatever you want. Tony Ferguson versus the Style Bender, super fight. This fight would be crazy.